Hey everyone, my name is Christian Reese. I am part of a small startup here in Bad Schirmborn, Germany, and yeah, today the world got really, really serious very quickly, and so I figured that since it's kind of relevant, I mean, this is a large tangent, but it feels like what's happening right now is somewhat relevant to what we're trying to do because of the following anecdote that happened to us this morning. So this morning, my coworker and me, co-founder, we drove with the car to the gym and we had the radio on. And in the radio, the news lady said that our foreign ministry released a tweet to communicate to the people in Ukraine that they should immediately leave the country. And so the fact that they made a tweet, that was how they communicated this really fucking important piece of information in an official way to the German citizens that are in Ukraine. And so what we do at our startup is we're basically saying, hey, social media isn't like a fun thing we do online. Social media is how information is being shared, period. And especially in Europe, we have huge problems with how we deal with social media. And what we need to do is keep the existing social media platforms alive and well, improve them, and build an entire infrastructure to secure the information that is being shared on social media, specifically the information that is essential in times of war. Our problem has been mainly the fact that in Germany, social media is not as standardized as it is in other countries. And while there are very good examples, our foreign ministry using Twitter to use these informations because it is the best channel to do that probably on, there's a lot of cities and smaller, communes and municipalities that just don't think they need to do that. And so in Germany, we have this really paradox situation where public communication is all over the place. I mean, it's literally like confusing to people at this point. And we think that our startup has a very simple and pragmatic solution that seems to work. We have some really major cities in Germany already under contract. They're using our product. They love it. And we are constantly improving it, as most software startups do. The reason I'm just figured that I should record myself speaking English when we're a German startup is because I just want to share this message. We don't really know how to explain to people that don't know how important social media is that it is really fucking important. And we also don't know how to explain that once they use social media, our platform that we build will improve how their information is being shared. So this has been on our part like a deficit that we're trying to make up for. We're a small team, we're 4 guys basically, just mostly developers. And it's just really weird because now we see tweets from our government that are saying, hey, community members, here, let me pull it up so I can quote it to you. Because this is just weird for us, right? Like, hi, I'm going to translate it on the go. Dear community, due to obvious reasons, we would encourage you to please inform yourself for the sources of your information and check them thoroughly before you share them. We will keep informing you over this channel, over what's happening over in Ukraine. #Ukraine, #Bundeswehr, which is our military. This is an official verified tweet from our defense ministry. And so this is what we do. Like, we build a platform that we want to connect to all official social media channels from cities, municipalities, government entities, and so that we have a platform that isn't driven by algorithms or advertisement, but that it's just like a huge archive that's set up like social media where you can get all the information that is actually verified by the channels that already exist. So it's super easy to set up. It could right now be a huge, platform that plays a huge role for all the people that have never used Twitter before. Maybe they don't know social media. Oh, my data, whatever. Like, this is literally what we do. And the fact that Twitter and Facebook and Instagram stories are playing such a huge role in situations like this lead us to believe that what we're doing is a good thing that needs to be improved upon. So I guess I didn't really script this. This is just me speaking completely freely. We are trying to figure out how we can get our message out more effectively. We don't have a budget really. We are kind of financing our startup with some web agency work that we do on the side. So we're not really self-sustaining yet. We're getting there. We don't have any investors. We tried that. They didn't really know what we were talking about. They didn't really have the time to really like ask us the questions. They should have asked us to understand what we're working on. And maybe this is also our fault. Our pitch decks maybe just suck ass. Who knows? Like at this point, I woke up this morning. Everybody's saying that there's war, in or at least close to Europe. And yeah, so we're trying to do our part. We're just a small startup. We think we have a solution to a problem that's really prevalent right now. And so, yeah, this is me just saying this into the internet. Maybe someone will be like, hey, what are you talking about? Tell me more. Maybe nobody will give a shit at all. But at least I did this one time, and I will never have to think about, oh, maybe I should just sit down and just tell people about us. So, yeah, I'm obviously a little bit agitated, I guess you could say. I guess we have war, and we're trying to make sure that at least misinformation, fake news, and public conversation can be somewhat secured, even if all of the social media platforms that are relevant are not European yet. So, yeah, thank you for your time and paying attention to this. Thank you.